Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, and with me today, my co-host, my main man, Rob. What's going on, Rob?
Man, I'm feeling better. I'm back in the build. Ready to talk some Wrestle Kingdom, man. This is, what a day.
Yo, Wrestle Kingdom was off the chain tonight, folks. But while we're talking about all this, how can you help out the podcast? Very free, very simple, very easy. Do me a favor by clicking the like button. A bunch of people have already done it. If you guys are in here and you watch Wrestle Kingdom, we're going to be talking about the event, going through our thoughts on it, giving our grades and everything else. Make sure you are in that live chat talking. Talk about your thoughts about the event, whatever subject we're on. We're going to start from the top of the card, run all the way through it, and we want to hear what you guys think. You got Jesus De Leon in the chat and Thomas Poster. So what's going on, guys? If you're in here, do me a favor. Make sure you chat it up and tell everybody what you thought of the event. And also, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, click subscribe. I need more people to tell me that they want more New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff. Donnie is also included in on this. He is helping out with the intern right now during the handoff process of his, what do we want to call it, duties? But we'll get into it. WWE, Jesus, you're out of here with that. We're talking New Japan Pro Wrestling today. Rob, let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about with you is, what are your thoughts on this whole 2-night process thing right now that we're going through? I guess this is the before part, I guess we'll say.
I mean, if you don't include the pre-show, this is only like a 4.5 hour show.
Manageable, right?
I'm good with it. Compared to last year, you saw how dead we were last year, right?
Yeah. If you go back and watch the Wrestle Kingdom 13 review,
I say everything they had, everything they had planned, man. If they would have squeezed that all into one night, I don't think we would have made it through.
No, definitely not. We were hurting. King Savage in the building. What's going on, brother? I guess I'll start at the top of the card, Rob. Now, folks, we're going to put a little asterisk here. There is no Stardom match. We can't talk about that match. Why? Because they didn't show it. I really think that this would have helped enhance the pre-show, in my opinion, by giving us that Stardom match, looking back at it now.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought that they could have did so much more with it.
Did you see anything on the results of that?
No, I didn't look it up. If anybody knows the results in the chat, I see my man Mags is in the chat. Let me know who won the Stardom match. I'm really hoping it was Arisa though. Her team. But let's get into this. And do you think Stardom in the future will be at Wrestle Kingdom?
Like on the main card?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hope
see
so.
them working something out. They're all under that Bushi Pro.
I would really love to see them involved in that. But Rob, let's go through the first match that we had here.
All right, so we're on the pre-show right now. The first televised match we had, now you gotta forgive me for these names. We had Yuya Uemura, Yota Tsuji, Tomoaki Honma, and Togi Makabe versus Alex Coughlin, Clark Connors, Carl Fredericks, and Tone Henare.
That young lion kind of team there, they have some people that you need to watch out for. I've said it several times. I've saw Clark Connors and Carl Fredericks live. They've got the look.
Clark Connors is going to be a star. Carl Fredericks too, but Clark Connors, I see a future for him as like a top gaijin.
This match wasn't really long. I was kind of surprised at how short it was. In all honesty, the pre-show matches weren't long at all for this card. And you kind of just saw it. Everybody got their stuff in real quick. It was over if you took like a quick blink or if you went and said, let me go get a piece of pizza.
Yeah, they definitely felt like just filler matches.
Yeah, who else is in the chat right now? We got Sick, Connor Knows Wrestling. What's going on, guys? I am so tired. It's not even funny. Yeah, this is what all the other fans go through all the time, so I'm not complaining. I can't complain. For the victory here, though, we had a Uranagi hit for the 1-2-3 by your man, Henare. Easy victory for the team. Nothing really to write home about. It was a pre-show match. Meh. Next up, we had a tag team match, Rob. Who was in that one?
We had Satoshi Kojima and Tenzan versus Manabu Nakashima, or Nakanishi, and Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata.
Man, I know that Brian, who we did the preview with, Brian Williams from Ukes, he is a big Blue Justice fan, so shout out to Brian. Yeah, I was surprised at how this one ended. I did not see it going with Kojima and Tenzan. Yeah, I was like, what is this?
I mean, no disrespect. Nagata's team is old, man.
Yeah, I guess, man. That makes sense in the scheme of things once I saw it, but I don't know, it's Blue Justice, man. Show some respect. But they did after the match was over.
Yeah.
They showed some respect to the other team. They get the win. Nice, short, simple match. Clean, to the point.
It was kind of like, so what I got from these pre-show matches, it was trying to showing off like the past and the present of New Japan. Because you had the young lions from Shibata's squad. And then you had Blue Justice and Nakanishi. So it's like, this is how far we've come, and this is what's in store for the future.
Yeah.
So I was sorry with that.
Sorry, I put a typo in the chat there.
That's all right, man. We've been... It's early in the morning.
I'm interacting, and you guys have brought it up before, exactly how some people feel after AEW when they come in. And I appreciate you guys who come in afterwards when you're tired to all of my reviews. Let's get to the main card, Rob. We start off with a match that brought a tear to my eye. Not actually, but it was sad to watch this one a little bit. It was like a bittersweet moment in my opinion. I think I tweeted that out. Hashtag thank you Liger. Jushin Thunder Liger.
Oh, before we get there, pre-show matches both got a C-.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes.
They were just there.
C- is for the grades. They were... we'll just leave it at that. We get to the Jushin Thunder Liger match. This is amazing. Liger is in the ring with legends, basically. Everybody are people who he respects. And I noticed something in the entrance video that you had brought up. Everyone's like, do they call them Titantrons in New Japan?
They're highlight reels.
Whatever. They're Videotrons in the background. They all had highlights with Liger. And I thought that was a nice small touch that they put on that. And it worked out perfectly for it. I agree. I'm not mad at it at all. I thought it was really dope that they did that. In this match, who were the teams, Rob?
All right, so we had, I don't want to call them the challengers, but we had Ryusuke Taguchi, Taikawa, Shinjiro Otani, and Sano. They were accompanied by Kobayashi, right?
Yes.
And they were facing the team of Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask, Tatsumi Fujinami, and the Great Sasuke. Better known as the Great Suzuki if you watch WWE in the 90s.
Yeah, and El Samurai came out with them as well. So that was a nice touch. These are some of Jushin Thunder Liger's greatest opponents, And if you go a couple videos back on the channel here, you will see my Liger dedication podcast, and I mentioned all of these names that you hear on here for the most part. So you're going to hear them come up again. But this is what it was, man. It was just kind of like a moment for Liger. That's all this was supposed to be. What did you get out of the match, Rob?
It kind of felt like, it was like the equivalent of like a roast, like a comedy roast. Like, all your friends come together to send you up one last time. Mm-hmm. And it was shorter than I thought it would be, but it's a 8-man tag.
Right. And everybody's got to kind of get in real quick, do their stuff, and then that's the end of it.
It was basically like a best of.
Yeah.
Taguchi with the face buster to Liger for the win. I was surprised Liger actually took the pin in this last one.
Yeah, that was so weird. And Stick brought it up in the chat. He said, respect the legends before we have to pop at 2K and I'll have to beat you with Fujinami. Chill. He said, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Liger's doing the job on both days. I mean, I think Liger's such a humble person though, that he's willing to do that for people.
Yeah, he's old school.
Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm just shocked that he lost. I don't know. You expected a little bit more for him.
I just wasn't expecting him to actually take the pin.
Yeah,
but
that's all right.
You go out on your back like they did in the old days. But
yeah. What do you think, Rob? What was the grade for that one?
We gave that one a C.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to raise it a little bit just because of the moments at the end. They had lots of show of respect. He bowed to everyone. Thank you. Raised everybody's hands, and then what was it? Sasuke and Tiger Mask got him up on his shoulders.
Yeah.
One last time around the ring.
Yeah, and if you've never seen some of the matches with these guys, I'm telling you, go back and see what Jushin Thunder Liger is all about. Very worth it.
Did we get any clarification on which Tiger Mask this was?
No. I don't know. I can't speak on that, but it doesn't matter, dude. Tiger Mask is Tiger Mask.
Yeah.
He's great. Liger gets put around the ring. Lots of respect for it. We gave it a C, and I'm not mad. Young Lion Taguchi has a great future. You're funny, Tom. Let's go into the next one, Rob.
We have Los Ingobernables de Japón, LIJ, Evil, SANADA, Bushi, and Shingo versus Suzuki-gun, Zack Sabre Jr., Minoru Suzuki, Taichi, and El Desperado. This was kind of a preview for tomorrow's match with SANADA versus Zack Sabre Jr. That's where most of the tension was. And I don't know who the young lion was that was on the outside of the ring. During a Suzuki-gun's entrance, they always beat up the young lion, just like, get the hell out of here, little guy. I don't know which one it was, but they cut away while they were attacking him, and they cut back to Zack Sabre Jr. He's just standing on this guy's head.
Don't be a bully,
weird, man.
Don't be a bully. Be a star.
Wrong company.
Yeah, so there was nothing to there. Here's the thing. On the preview, someone said it in the comments. I don't know who it is, but I'm going to give you full credit for this. Way too many multi-man tag matches for me to start off this show. I kind of had an issue with it. It was tough. What's going on, Elijah Washington? It was just tough, man, to sit through that a little bit. I don't know if you feel the same way. Just way too many of these.
I mean, this one had good back and forth action, but it was short.
Right.
It was just a way to get everybody on that first night, to set the stage for the second night.
I feel like a lot of it was just storytelling. Like, this is the bigger match that you need to see on night 2 for some people.
Well, they were setting the stage.
Oh, and Six says he loves ZSJ's finisher, man. He's got a lot in this one. He ended up... Who did he end up hitting with it? Was it Bushi?
Yeah, he had Bushi. It was kind of like a brutalizer type move. I'm not sure exactly what he calls it, because he folds people up like pretzels almost every move. But he got the verbal submission on Bushi.
He basically wrapped him up like a pretzel, in all honesty, and he just had nowhere to go but to tap.
And he didn't tap. It was a verbal submission.
Oh, I'm sorry. He quit, but he was locked up. Excuse me. You get used to saying tap. He was locked up, and he was like smiling at the way he had him. He's like, I got you real good in this.
He wouldn't let him go. So SANADA had to come in and hit him with a Dragon Sleeper to get him off.
Yeah. That they're gonna light it up tomorrow. I think they're gonna crush it.
SANADA, man, I just can't wait for him to actually get pushed to that next level. I can just see it.
Yeah, dude.
He's that good.
I could even see him even in Intercontinental for a little bit. Just let this guy rock, and I think you have a star on your hands with him.
Oh, yeah.
What did we give that one in the end? A C+?
C+ overall.
Okay,
just because it was short.
Yeah. Let me see what the live chat's got going on here. Wrestle Kingdom was Hood. Who's ready for part 2? Elijah is.
I think he meant good.
Hood, good. It worked for me. Six said this was the I ain't taking no serious bumps because I have another match tomorrow type of match.
Hey, you're right.
True that. Elijah Washington.
Tell that to the main event though, man.
New Japan used all of their stars. Yeah, that's true. They went all out tonight for what they had. What's the next one?
We got Chaos versus Bullet Club.
Another multi-man tag match.
Chaos is represented by Yano, YOSHI-HASHI, Tomohiro Ishii, and Hirooki Goto. And they took on the team of Chase Owens, Tokyo Pimp Yujiro Takahashi, Bad Luck Fale, and KENTA.
This was just like what Rob brought up before. This was another match being built for other storylines. So to me, this was more about KENTA and Goto.
Yeah.
If anything. So that was the main focus. Like, they have a big match tomorrow. Let's hype it up a little bit here with this.
Now, Bullet Club was accompanied to the ring by some rugby stars from Japan's rugby team. And Pater, the Bullet Bunny. She was the highlight of this match. Yeah,
she had a nice little stamp on her backside there.
I got another stamp for you. But I'm not going to say what that is because we're at 100. We're at 1,000 views or 1,000 subscribers.
We're not official yet, technically. You're not at Derek level where you got to get banned for things.
All right, so this one, like I said, was another quick showcase building to tomorrow's match. Yeah, King, we'll get into that for a second.
Hold on, I gotta give a shout out to Zed. Zed said, "I'm fully convinced Ibushi's neck is made of steel pipes."
Oh, we'll get into that too, man. Holy crap!
I like that, Zed. I like that. That was funny.
This match ended with what's a Goto call it? The GTR.
Yes.
Hit that on Kenta. He actually pinned Kenta.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's gonna be a precursor for tomorrow's match.
It could. They got a lot of. They did a lot of teasing in this one, I thought, to make you wonder what's going to happen tomorrow.
I don't see Kenta losing, though.
I don't either. I didn't predict for him to lose.
But yeah, this one, like I said, was quick, but it was fun. Overall, another C+.
Yeah, not mad at it. Another C+ match. Like I said, I just think there was a little too much of this. I wish they had... if you're going to squeeze everybody on a card, let's get a Rumble match. Like, I feel bad for Ishii. Like, he really was just kind of there. I don't know. I wanted more for him to do.
What was that? A standing suplex on Bad Luck?
Yes.
Bad Luck didn't help him at all. It was all dead weight.
Yeah, but Ishii's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sick just said, Bad Luck's built like one of those homeless dudes you see with way too many Walmart bags on the bus. I'm not saying that, man.
That's a bad dude.
Yeah, if you get invited to the Bullet Club block party, it's over.
But yeah, so... that was a going theme for tonight, too. We'll get into that later, but Bullet Club, lately, haven't really looking...
You were the first one. You were the first one to bring it up when I was talking about it on the podcast. I think they're going to make a change soon here with them.
We'll see. I got something coming up soon for the Bullet Club as a whole. That's coming in the next few weeks. I've been working on that for a while.
Six says, it's safe to say Kenta is the new head of the Bullet Club.
I would hope so, because y'all know how I feel about Jay White.
Haters.
All right.
This is where the show starts to pick up.
I wouldn't necessarily say this show was like a roller coaster. It was more like, you climb that hill and it just goes up and up and up because it increased with each match. Our next match is the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. We had Juice Robinson and David Finlay, winners of the World Tag League, also known as Fin Juice. I don't know where that came from, but I dig it. And they were taking on GOD, Guerrillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Lawa. And they were accompanied by Jado, right?
Yeah. But I got to say something about this tag division first, man. I'm going to say this every chance I get until it's fixed. Can we get some more tag teams? Can we get some actual tag teams in New Japan?
I'm telling you, after they go on excursion, they come back. You still got Show and Yo. You got Clark Connors and Carl Fredericks. They're going to be going up there soon. I think the tag division will be in a good place, and give it a few months.
Man, I don't know how much longer I could wait, because that World Tag League tournament was...
It was a lot of just thrown together teams. But
yeah, I didn't like it. Sick, I agree with what he just said in the chat. Upset match of the night. Me too. There was a shock.
I was not expecting GOD to lose this one.
Yeah, this was nuts. Finjuice pulled it out, bro. We talked about this a lot on JPQ's podcast where I was a guest. Finjuice came from out of nowhere in this one. And you started to notice it more towards the end. Juice Robinson turned it up like, yeah, it's time.
But David Finlay, though, from what he came from like 2 years ago.
Yes, he's nice.
Dude, oh, man.
David Finlay's really impressed me, especially his work in Ring of Honor, too. Mm-hmm. He's one of the top guys over there that I'm like, they need to figure out ways to use him more often. But he did really good with this, so much respect to Finlay.
But yeah, this was just all action. There was no really rest periods. It started out in the aisle. Like, I was wondering, when they attacked him in the aisle, they started going back at it, throwing punches. They never rang the bell. No one ever got in the ring, so why did the ref ring the bell?
Don't put logic into this sometimes. Just let it be.
But no, this one was a lot of fun, and you already know how GOD goes. A lot of swearing, a lot of disrespect.
Yeah, GOD does what they usually do. In the end, how did Juice get the W? Was it did he use the Pulp Fiction? Was that it?
Nope. He hit Pulp Friction. It was broken up after Tonga Lawa pushed Juice Robinson on to David Finlay. After that, they did a transition. Right hand of God from Juice Robinson and the sliced bread number 2 from David Finlay. They pinned Tama Tonga for the 1, 2, 3.
Can't be mad.
New champs.
GOD had a long title reign, though.
what was it, 315 days?
Something like that, 315, 312. They did really well for themselves. They didn't have a lot of competition, but they were defending the belt against Briscoes. They were defending them everywhere. And I think they had the most defenses compared to the last team who had them for that length
7
of time.
defenses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did very well. I'm seeing a lot of people say David Finlay is awesome because he is the son of Fit Finlay.
I don't know. He's building his own legacy, though, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people are asking if Derek wants to smoke.
I'll ask him.
Yeah.
He's probably knocked out sleeping right now.
Or he's at work, one of the two.
Either way, he's a sane human being.
Yeah. What do we give that one for a grade?
Overall, that was a B.
B. And I agree with Sick. Upset of the night. That was my... That was tough.
And also, anybody that's curious about our grading system, check out the description.
Yeah, it tells you everything and why we gave it that grade.
Honestly, as far as our grades go, C and higher, anything C and higher is good.
Yeah. Let us get into the next match, which was the Texas Death Match.
Yeah, this was pure chaos.
The only way to win this match, the New Japan put out the rules a couple weeks ago, was by submission or last man standing rules. You can't get up and answer a 10 count. Bruh. This was good. I like seeing Moxley. Now, Moxley came out kind of more in his AEW attire for this one. He comes out, he's rocking the jacket with the green spray painted Mox on it. He was over in this. People like Moxley. He gives me a Bruiser Brody type of feel. I don't want to say that before Brody Lee possibly takes the gimmick back, but he gives me this Bruiser Brody type of gimmick where he comes out, the fans, he'll fight in the crowd, he's crazy, they don't know what he's going to do. And then you've got someone who has risen through the ranks with Lance Archer. We talked about Killer Elite Squad when we were watching it. We just kind of missed that team. And
I miss Rock and Rave.
Yeah. Peace. Those big panties I don't miss.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you want to do for this match? They were ready to throw down. Lance Archer came out wearing like a helmet with spikes on it. This was all going to play a factor in all of this.
He looked like a Mad Max Raver.
That or a bad guy on Ninja Turtles that was like coming to get them in the sewer. What did you think of this one though?
This was fun. It was brutal, but it was fun. I don't know how Renee Young does it, man.
What, deal with it watching that?
Watching him just get his shit destroyed, man.
She was in Japan too. If people don't know, she was in Japan to watch this.
She was in the crowd, I believe.
Yeah. She was there to support her man. Now, let me see what we got in the chat here. Thomas Polster says, thought Archer would defend on both days.
I thought so too. I did go with Archer for this one.
Moxley gets the dub, folks.
I think that tomorrow night, though, we get Juicy 2 belts.
Ooh, Champ Juice.
Champ Juice.
JPQ's not going to be happy. Hashtag watch stardom. He's not going to be happy about this. Why do people think Jon Moxley is boring?
No. They thought Dean Ambrose was boring.
I don't think Jon Moxley's boring. I think Jon Moxley's a top star. Speaking of Walmart bags, what was that?
He suffocated this man with a damn plastic bag.
Hey, it's in horror films.
And they brought back one of my favorite spots too, where they do the 1, 2, nuh-uh.
That's a classic in pro wrestling.
I used to love that, man.
King Savage said he thought the match was off the wall. No Mick Foley is Jon Moxley's father. What? I don't know what that is.
There was supposed to be a story between those two.
Yeah,
but they wouldn't clear Foley for a match.
I wouldn't either, though.
Yeah.
Six says, I ain't ever seen nobody get suffocated with a plastic Dollar General bag during a match before. I liked it. Derek has responded to everybody and said, I want all the smoke. I'm not going to repeat what he said. You guys can read that for yourselves. Derek, be a mod. Don't get in trouble here. Yeah, so what did you think of this, though, Rob? I mean, we talked about suffocating with plastic bags. We saw crazy chair shots. Chairs were all over the place. A kendo stick. I even like Moxley's little, like, walking around and tapping it so people knew, like, yeah, this is real and it's about to happen. He did really, really well in this.
Oh, what about that reverse crucifix bomb he had him up for? Like, face first into the rope?
Oh, my God. Into the chairs.
The chairs.
Oh, dude. That made me cringe so hard because I was like, oh, he's going to slip out. We were all like, he's going to slip out. He didn't. He died. That was good. And I love the finish of this with the 2 tables. I am the table.
Man, them Japanese tables ain't no joke either, man.
Yeah, dude. I thought Archer hurt his the upper part of his leg when he went through it because of how it broke.
Now you see he cut his arm up though. That shit was leaking.
Yeah. Yeah, he went through. He hit him with a Death Rider, which is the paradigm shift, but he lifted him up and he just put his ass through the table. And right when I thought that he was going to get up, because Moxley got up at 8, Archer did not get up. He tried to and he just couldn't.
Yeah, he got up and fell back over.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't actually he
couldn't answer the 10 count. Moxley gets back his title. And Moxley had a great line about this, about Delta Airlines. He said, "You never beat me for the title. Delta Airlines took the belt from me." And that was a great line. And I'm glad that he's the champ again. And he called out Juice Robinson afterwards on the microphone. We got a match tomorrow, man. This has been kind of like a blood feud building up. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. But I think I'm picking Juice, but
I'm still sticking with Moxley. What do we give this? A B+.
That was a B+.
So, like I said, we're still building that climb, folks, for it. Let's get to the next one, Rob.
This is my favorite match of the night.
Ooh, that's tough.
It's not the match of the night as far as our grades go, but I think this is my favorite match. It was the most fun to me.
This was a fun match, but go ahead, Rob, get into it.
IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Hiromu Takahashi, the returning Hiromu Takahashi, his first singles match back?
Yeah. Oh, no. Technically he had a singles match before it, but this is his first, major one.
Versus Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin. Man.
Yo, Will Ospreay is the dude, bro. I'm telling you, if you want someone who's going to go in there and wow you with flashy moves, I'm picking Will Ospreay first. He's my first draft pick on the team.
Flashy, effective moves, too.
Yes. I just don't know how he does some of the stuff. I showed Derek the match with Will Ospreay and Shingo, just the highlights, and Derek was blown away by these dudes. Really good stuff. Rob, go through some of your favorite spots in this match.
Oh, my favorite spot was that part where what do they call it? Not the Acai moonsault. He does the cartwheel over the ropes.
Oh my god!
He hit over the ropes. He landed on his feet because he missed the shot. Hiromu grabs him for a back suplex or a German suplex. He lands on his feet. Goes back in. He throws him overhead throw through the ropes. He runs back in, does the cartwheel again over the ropes, lands that.
Flawless. How did he get freaking suplex or belly to belly through the bottom rope and just rolled through it? Dude, that's skill.
Dude, oh man.
All I've seen is R.I.P. to Nex. Yeah, there was a lot of that tonight.
There was a spot, too, where Hiromu landed right on his head.
Yeah, dude. Hiromu looked kind of out of it in this a little. Did you agree with that? He seemed like he wasn't selling at the right moments. I
feel like he was, trying to get his,
mojo?
I want to say, not his mojo, get his groove back.
Yeah, I felt like he had that ring rust is what they usually call it. He had a little ring rust on him, but he came back from an injury, so I wasn't mad, but he still delivered.
Those last 5 minutes, he shook that rust off like a pile of dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had it. It was just the little things, you know what I'm saying? You pick it up if you watch people wrestle all the time, and I noticed that with him.
He kicked out of an Os cutter, which kind of shocked me.
Yo, dude, there were a lot of kickouts that shocked me in this.
Yeah, there was no Stormbreaker, because I think that would have ended the match. No Stormbreaker, no Time Bomb, but the match ends. I don't even know what you call this move. I put a question mark. Cradle Brainbuster?
Yeah.
I wanted to call it the Time Splitter. I don't know if they're going to roll with that, but they can have it.
You got to ask Alex Shelley's permission, probably.
Who gives a Anyway, new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, it was well worth it. And I think everyone predicted that Takahashi was going to win this.
I didn't.
You're a hater then, bro. This is a feel-good story. You had to let it happen at this moment. And in my opinion, Will Ospreay, this is no disrespect to that division, but Will Ospreay is so damn good. I was so impressed with his G1 performance. Let that man be in the heavyweight division at this point. Let him do what he wants. He wants to be the top guy for you. He's telling you, I want to be one of your top guys. Give him the chance, I think.
Oh, no. We throw him in Bully Club.
That's for Luga. That's for Stinger. Yeah, I don't know, man. They really just got to let him rock, in my opinion. I would move him up to the heavyweight division if it were up to me. I saw someone put this match was definitely faster paced than Taker versus Bundy. If somebody tried to put an ice pack on my neck after being thrown on it 100 times, I'd be like, F this ice pack, take me to the hospital. Good stuff.
I don't know if you guys ever watched those New Japan dojo clips. Those neck exercises, man.
Yeah, I could not do flips on my neck back and forth, back and forth.
I'm a big boy. I snapped that neck.
I don't know why they just made me laugh. Elijah Washington said Lance Archer versus Moxley is the new version of Stan Hansen versus Bruiser Brody, right? I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I think if they had some more matches, you could possibly argue that, but they got to go blood feud though.
I don't know if Moxley's that hard hitting. He's definitely brutal enough.
I think if you let him do what he wants to do, it could happen. But the other person got to be like, you're gonna go through pain too.
Yeah.
F the next match, King says. Ooh. Tell me why, King. Tell me why.
Oh, you know why.
Thomas Polster says, I think tomorrow the reigning junior champ will pin the best junior ever. Hurts my soul, bro. I may cry. Tomorrow. That's gonna be the real sadness. Because tonight I knew what we were getting into. Tomorrow is like the real finishing.
Yeah. Now, I asked you downstairs. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you think he unmasked?
No. I still think he shouldn't do that. What did we give this match for a grade?
For that one, I gave it an A-.
Agreed. Let's get to the next one. We had the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, halfway of the double. What is this? Did you write that?
Yes.
Terrible. This is the double title dash, whatever it was called. Am I saying it right? I can't remember what they were saying. Double gold dash. So this is the first half of it. IWGP Intercontinental Championship. We have Naito versus Robert wrote some very bad things about Jay White. Jay White with Ghetto is where I'm going to leave this.
Switchblade Jay White.
Yeah, that's fine.
I couldn't have asked for a better outcome to this.
JS is not appropriate, though, just so you know going forward. This was a good match, Rob. I'm going to let you handle this one because I was kind of in and out of it for this.
So this one... Okay, so the intern's going to get a write-up for this match. But... Man, hold on. Before we get into this, Elijah says, please talk about what I wrote. NXT, Ospreay, you're going to be NXT champion. NJPW, you're going to be a mid-carder. AEW, you're going to be a tag team champion. TNA, you'll be an X Division champion.
Damn.
I think he's too good.
Yeah, he's better than that. You can't
pigeonhole him, man.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be pigeonholed.
But back to this match. This match was, if I use one word to describe this, it's disrespectful.
Lots of spitting.
I don't know how many times Naito spit on Jay White. He spit on the referee after the match.
First off, spit's disgusting, people. Never ever spit on somebody because hands are coming at you.
He hocked a loogie on this man. It was a loogie sitting on his chest for a good 2 minutes.
That's disgusting.
Before he chopped it off.
That's disgusting. I could never. This was a fun match, though. Good back and forth between this. Honestly, I didn't know how this one was going to go.
I'm glad it went the way it did. Nah.
Spoiler alert. You know who wins.
I hate Jay White.
Why?
But I can admit, he is an amazing wrestler. He's an amazing pro wrestler. I will never doubt his skill. I just hate the man.
I can respect it. I can respect your feelings on it. So, Rob, how does this end, though?
2 Destinos.
And it put him away?
Put him away. There was no... He kicked out of one Switchblade. It was... Oh, man. This was just great.
And you know what? Let's tell a backstory for some of the people who don't know New Japan. Why was it kind of destined for Naito to win this? I mean, you kind of can give the explanation about the whole... When he comes out with the Intercontinental title, he throws the belt around like it's nothing. And it's not that it's nothing. There's a story behind it. He lost the New Japan World Heavyweight title, and then I'll let you kind of pick it up from here.
He lost the belt, and he was like... Basically, when they crowned him, before he got this whole Tranquilo persona, he was pigeonholed... Like, I won't say pigeonholed. He was pegged to be the next guy. Okada's where he should have been. And I know that's been eating him up inside. Like, basically, his attitude is, I'm better than this guy. I know I'm better than this guy, but if you guys don't care about me, why should I care about you?
Right, and that's why he throws kind of the belt around and shows the disrespect. So if you guys wondered why, it all makes sense. He was a world champion. He hasn't really touched that belt. He's kind of been here, your second tier. Here's this belt. So he says, yep, whatever, I don't care. And he just basically, you line him up and I'll beat him.
I feel so bad for that belt, man. He just throws it around, steps on it, leaves it in the bathroom.
You know what? It looks better than the one when MVP first introduced it, when it was like that big
bronze belt.
Yeah, I didn't like that one, but
I love that tournament though.
Yeah, that was a good tournament. Shout out to MVP. Stone Cold.
He yeeted the championship.
Oh my god, that just made me laugh. Fun match though. B+, I think, for this one. It kind of seemed underwhelming a little bit. Kind of what King was bringing up. He said F this match. I'm not going to go that far, but I see it was a little bit less than the ones they were in between. They had hard follow-ups though.
Yeah.
For both of them.
Elijah says Jay White is awesome. He reminds me of a young Orton, like the Evolution one. White is a star. Good character. Mike, and he fit the mold. We don't get heel heat like that anymore. I just want to punch him in the face. And this ain't no heel stuff. He just has a punchable face.
Brian agreed with you too about that. That's so terrible. Let's talk main event, Rob.
Punk ass green hair.
For the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, we had Kota Ibushi. He's coming in with the contract. He won the G1. He's coming in to face
the Rainmaker. Best in the world.
Okada, bro. Listen, when I just say your last name, that's a sign of respect. That's like when you call Jordan in basketball just Jordan. I don't have to say Michael Jordan. You know who Jordan is.
What about Nene?
Yo.
He's only got one name.
Dude, he's garbage. He forced that on people to say that. So, I shouldn't say he's garbage. He's a great basketball player, but he's not the level of Jordan.
Nene was garbage.
So, Kota Ibushi versus Okada. This match, bro. This match was hard hitting. Like, to me, this was the hardest hitting match of the night. You say that the IWGP Junior Heavyweight was your favorite. This was my favorite match of the night.
No, this was my match of the night. I just like that. I had more fun watching the Junior Heavyweight match.
Yeah, we got to talk about these entrances, too. I like Kota Ibushi's kind of video that they had for it. It was something different. He came out... let me just say this, dude. The dude looks like $1 million. The dude has muscles on top of muscles that I don't even know how you get those muscles.
Chiseled out of granite, as they described him.
Exactly. And then Okada's entrance, Rob, I'm going to let you take that one because that was a thing of beauty in my opinion.
Oh, what was that? They were breaking up emeralds or kryptonite or whatever.
Yeah, it was kind of like a video game
gem.
too. Like the monsters were coming after him, but then when he moved his hands, they would go down. It was perfectly like timed.
That's
it was
the Rainmaker, bro.
It was well done, dude. And then he came out with the glowing kind of gear too when the lights went down. It was really dope. And you got to give the line for Kevin Kelly because it was
some very short pants.
Yeah, he came out with trunks on basically tonight.
Well, I saw something on Twitter. Somebody said for Wrestle Kingdom 14, Okada decided to show 14% more thigh.
It's done. Oh my goodness. Ooh, dang it! I wanted a Moxley versus Liger match. It ain't happening now. It looks like. And all the masks were on point too. I forgot to bring that up in that match. Yes,
yeah, Naito's wolf mask.
Yes, everybody had some really good masks tonight. I hate picking against Okada.
I told y'all,
dude. I'm one of the people who picked against Okada as well. But you can't really. He's like I don't even know what to call it. He's the best wrestler in the world, in my opinion, dude.
I'm right there with you.
Dude, he is one of the toughest people. He's the franchise, is what I like to think of him as for New Japan. He came in, dude, this match was hard-hitting. The kicks that Kota Ibushi was delivering made me wince at every single one of them.
Especially when he delivered to the ribs, man.
Yes, dude, I was like, they are beating the shit out of each other for this. And I'm not mad. It was worth it, I think.
Yeah.
It really amped up this match. And there were a couple spots where I thought it went either way.
Yeah, but if I'm going to pick one word to describe this match, adrenaline rush. Well, that's 2 words, what? Adrenaline.
Yeah, dude, he hit some great, what's the knee, the Boombaye?
It's basically the Kinshasa, but the Boombaye knee, the Kamagoye, he kicked out of both of those, man.
Damn, Okada is good, man.
But Kota Ibushi got him right back. He kicked out of 2 Rainmakers.
Yeah, dude, Kota Ibushi kicks out, and then for the finish, though, How many Rainmakers did this man hit?
In total, he hit 5 Rainmakers.
Yes.
Because he hit, what was it, 5 Rainmakers, 3 Tombstones, including 1 Tombstone onto the apron.
Dude. Yo, Kota Ibushi's neck, bro. I don't know what that thing's made of, but someone needs to get...
Somebody said it in the comments earlier. It's made of steel.
Dude, I don't know. His neck... Okada landed on his neck, too, though, when he did the... He trapped his legs and then did the tombstone.
Yeah.
Hell no, bro.
Ibushi, though, he hit, what was it, a step up enziguri, and he came back down, landed right on his head.
Yeah, dude.
These boys...
Sick.
Well, just take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, dude, don't... It's not worth it, some of the spots that they take.
I started telling I'm down for a week.
Yes. Somebody just said one of their dream matches is Okada versus Cena. Sick wrote that. Mostly because I'd like to be a fly on the wall as they're discussing who takes the L backstage.
It all depends on where the match takes place.
Yep, because it would change depending on where it is, I think. 5 Rainmakers, dude, to put down Kota Ibushi. It really hurt my soul, man, because I was a big believer in Kota Ibushi. And I think if this was just a single night, I think Kota would have beat him. I
agree. But, like I said, I feel like Okada's going to win tomorrow. I know people don't want to hear that. They think Naito's got it. But what's the next big show? Dominion?
Yeah.
I think that's Kota's time.
So Kota's going to take it from Okada?
Mm-hmm.
That Ibushi Okada again, though?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great match. I'm just wondering how they're going to tell that story. It'll be interesting because I can see Naito winning too, though. That's part of the whole story with him.
I got the outcome I wanted because Jay White will not be challenging for the belt unless he beats Ibushi tomorrow.
This dude is wild. What do we give that match, Rob?
Overall, I gave that an A.
A, match of the night for me. I'm putting the stamp on it. I thought this was the best match.
Overall show grade? Oh, no. Before we get into that, there was 2 promos at the end of the match. As they're attending to Kota Ibushi, Okada's up in the ring with his belt. Naito comes out. And he basically tells him, remember a couple months ago what you told me after we had our match about the Tokyo Dome? Well, here I am. And tomorrow night, I'm going to take you down. And it's my destiny.
I think they did the Austin Rock promo, basically.
Pretty much.
They set it up like we're the 2 biggest stars here, and I'm taking you down because it's my time. And
I need to beat you.
Yes, I need it more than anything in this world. And Okada basically did a nice, like, I'm the franchise. He kind of went into John Cena mode, as Sid kind of brought up before. Like, I'm the franchise, I'm the standard bearer. And if you think you're going to get through me, you got another thing coming tomorrow when you face off against me. Great hype for tomorrow.
I think he might have jinxed himself, though. For people that want Naito to win, I run the Tokyo Dome.
That's true. Live chat, thumbs up or thumbs down for this show real quick. Let me know what you guys thought of day 1. And let's give these people some quick info, Rob. Tomorrow we will be covering day 2. New Year's Dash is on the fence right now. I cannot say or promise anything at this point. Is Naito turned heel? Naito is a heel. Most people don't know
LIJ are all heels, but they're cool heels.
Yeah, people just cheer them. It just happens to work that way. But we will be doing another stream tomorrow as soon as it ends on the live showing. Me and Rob should be back in here. Hopefully we can get Donnie in here as well. And we will try to review the entire show. And then, like I said, New Year's Dash is up in the air. I know I'm going to watch it. I just don't know if I'm going to have time to do a review for it. Everyone is saying thumbs up. And hopefully everyone will be looking forward to tomorrow as well when it comes to this one. I don't know, Rob. You got anything else you want to add?
Do we give him our overall grade?
Yeah, let's give him an overall grade for us.
We say B+.
B+. I give it a thumbs up as well.
Show definitely carried by that second half, but from that tag team title match on, nothing but just greatness.
If you get rid of some of those like unnecessary like pre-show matches and some of the filler stuff with the tags, this could have easily been an A show, I think.
Yeah. But are we gonna do an overall for both nights?
Yeah, I think we'll combine it. Maybe that's how we'll do it tomorrow. Just remind me.
I don't know, because I know whatever Liger's involved with is getting an A from you tomorrow.
Perhaps. That'd be biased though a little bit. So we'll take it, right?
Own it.
A lot of people are saying sleep well if you can, stay up. We'll do our best, but we're gonna get out of here. I see some people. Oh, I'm seeing 2 B's in the chat for it. Not mad at it. That's fair.
Speaking of B's, 4:35, Bills, Texas. Go Bills.
That's right. Bills Mafia in the house tomorrow. Show some love. We'll be trying to watch that as well before Wrestle Kingdom. But make sure you guys come back here to Everything Pro Wrestling. Tune in live. We will be back. Tell your friends. Let's see if we can get some more subscribers. And with that being said, guys, we are out. It was a fun night talking wrestling with you guys. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk Wrestle Kingdom 14, Night 2. Peace.